So once you complete the main story and rescued all 72 captured villagers in Klonoa, you are able to unlock an extra vision. Also, just a side note, you can also revisit any of the previous visions if you want to go ahead and take those on again, in case you may have missed some gems within those levels and visions. But for now, we are just going to handle the extra vision because why not? It's basically just an extra level that is much more difficult than anything you've seen in the game. So you can kind of compare it to the Crash Bandicoot remake where they had the Stormy Ascent level at the end of the main story. It's kind of the same thing. Where are we? It's Baloo's Tower. He actually finished it. Yeah, I remember this place way back from the very first vision. Wait a little bit for me, my love. Wee! Oof. Hey, what happened? Enough! A brat like you, I am my darling Lafice. Dirty conniving traitor. What? What? Wait just a minute. Don't think you're special just because you rescued Lafice. Lafice was saved because of my love for her. Right? So I'll gladly hand over the title of Phantomile's hero to you. In exchange, Lafice is mine. What the? Actually, Lafice is already up there. So you kids should go home and take a nap. This tower is off limits to you. So long. Hey, wait just a sec. Well, now, let's get going. Yes, so welcome to the Extra Vision. We are now revisiting Baloo's Tower, and I don't know why I give him such a funny... I kind of gave him like a speech impediment. I don't know why. It's probably horrible of me to do when I do my little horrible voice acting in the cutscenes or whatnot, but we are getting things started here in the Extra Vision. As you can see, we are already tasked with practicing more of that double jumping with the enemies here. We have the flying moves and, of course, more regular moves here in this Extra Vision here. If you notice in the top right corner, you do have a best time that you have to beat, which they give you a ridiculous time of course, I would die already. First of many deaths to come, I'm sure. But what I was saying is they give you a time to beat of like an hour. Well, just under an hour, 59 minutes and 59 seconds. It's really not hard to beat it well before then, I think. Well, actually, I've never done this, but I have seen other people do it online, and I've watched some other YouTubers take this vision on as well. And I kind of was against doing this. I kind of sound like a chicken by not doing this level since I, of course, went through the entire rest of the game already and recorded it and posted it already. Yeah, I was a little bit hesitant just because I'm not too confident in my platforming skills in this game. And as much as I love this game and praise it to death, I will admit I'm not the best at gaming in general, but this game, for some reason, I've never really mastered the jumping with the, as you can see here, I'm struggling like crazy. The double jumping and the triple jumping with the flying moves is just not my forte, and it's mainly just a me issue, I know that, obviously, but you know what, we have to, kind of get out of our comfort zone a little bit and take on a challenge, because I do like challenge myself a lot. As you can see, this giant portrait of Lafice right there. Very cool. Obviously, she's a central character in the main story. It's kind of nice to see some callbacks to the very beginning of the adventure. And of course, I would burn my booty in the lava. Very nice. All right, so we're going to get this going. Yeah, this is not going to go great. As you can see, it's already kind of starting to unravel as like a failure. But it's okay because I'm not afraid to be embarrassed anymore about how awful I play games. I just really enjoy it and try to make something interesting for whatever audience that I have at the current time. I just like to make great content. I just like to play some great platformers and continue to challenge my gaming skills. So if I'm learning in the process and improving my skills overall, then that's a win, I say. So, but anyways, we are going to continue onwards. As you can see, more of the concentrated double and triple jumps. Here we have like a 5 or 6, flying move jump here. So the timing is definitely going to be key in this one. We have these helicopter enemies. I can't remember what they're called. Man, I don't know why I'm misremembering the name of those enemies, but they are there to give us a little bit of a a boost up to another flying moo down there. But we got through that part, and this part is even trickier because obviously if we screw up these jumps, we not only fall down and have to restart, but we die because there's lava below us. So they really went all out with the lava in this extra vision. I'm not really surprising to give it a little bit more challenge. Yeah, it is a challenging vision. Obviously, it's an extra vision for a reason. Just like how I compared it with the Crash Bandicoots remake that included the Stormy Ascent level, which I do love that level. I posted that, I think it was like a month and a half ago. Recorded it and posted it just for funsies because I knew I was going to suck at it, but I really enjoyed it. Like, I really thought it was really unique, and I really love the idea of having a level where it's pretty much, you know, balls to the walls, if I can say that. That's probably horrible to say. As far as like the challenge factor, like I love the different ways they, you know, brought back the enemies and some of the level layouts from like the time from the first Crash Bandicoot game. Love how they brought it back in full force, and pretty much it's like that level on steroids. Like, it's insane. So if we don't continue to fall, we can eventually make it through this part. Yeah, this part is probably I would say the hardest part so far. Again, this is really, actually this is my first time ever, well, no, I lied. This is actually my second time playing this level. I got to this part right here, I believe, this room, and I think I rage quitted because I just was having a horrible time. And I would say, personally, I think I prefer the Crash Bandicoot version of this type of a level where it's like the Stormy Ascent. This one is like not, like, it's not like I hate it or anything. It's just kind of like, it feels more like a, like this should have been added as like an extra mode that you could play in the game where it's essentially like practice mode, where you can just kind of practice by, you know, grabbing the enemies or getting familiar with grabbing the enemies to use them to elevate yourself and, you know, get across different platforms. I think that would have been a better idea than just going in for like, oh, here's like a bonus level you unlock. And I mean, there is a pretty nice reward you do actually get for completing this extra vision. So I don't want to, you know, hate on it too much. I just feel like it would have made sense to maybe have like maybe a separate mode to kind of practice the platforming. This level and this vision would have been perfect, or at least the layout for this would have been perfect for something like that. But I don't know, that's just me. I like to nitpick on the very small things that don't really matter too much, and that's just kind of how I roll. So we're rolling with it. But yeah, this part, as you can see, can be a little frustrating. You essentially have to grab these guys at the exact right time, and you don't know exactly when the previous one is going to pop. Basically meaning that you have to really concentrate and focus on the timing here, because yeah, as you can see, I'm kind of screwing this up. But yeah, like I said, I didn't even make it this far in my first attempt, so I'm doing pretty decent. All right, 1. We got 2. There's 3. And there's 4, 5. Yeah, they really go there with 5 of them. And yes, we finally made it. All right, I feel pretty good about myself. And as you can see, we are now just approaching the 10-minute mark. Well, actually past 10-minute mark. So yeah, we unfortunately died there. We got a memory clock, so it's all right. But yeah, as you can see, it really shouldn't take an hour unless you're sucking this bad like I am right now. But no, I honestly don't think anybody could come close. If you take close to an hour, I don't know what to say. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, oh, we got these guys, the spindles. I just noticed it's these guys. They stack like, what, 4 of them on top of each other. I love that. Yeah, my favorite enemy of the game. Obviously, it's not. I've talked about how much I hate these guys. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be... this is pretty much going to be the main gimmick, is just kind of, you know, it gets harder and harder, and you're really just focusing on your timings here, especially towards the end. Alright, so we're going to maneuver through these spikers, and we have a nice, beautiful path of flying moos. Now this part, yeah, this part looks like it is going to give me nightmares tonight. I don't know. Let's see how we do here. Flying Moo 1, Flying Moo 2. We got number 3 right there. Wow, holy mackerel, I am not... Oh, that's lava. Okay, I was stepping on that like it was a platform. I should have figured. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Skip 8, go to 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, don't lose it. There we go. Okay, sorry. That was a lot of anxiety I just had right there in that current moment. Yeah, or in that previous moment. Whatever. You get the idea. So this part doesn't look too bad, even though I will fall right into the lava right now. Alright, we're going to try this again. We have more spikers, it looks like, that are kind of in the wrong place at the wrong time. We have more of these drum platforms. I do like these things. They're pretty easy to platform on top of, so I will take the easy parts when they give them to me. And here we go. We got a little bit more here. Yeah, I'm actually not sure exactly how long this is, but I know that it can definitely be done. Wait, is this it right here? Oh, of course I would die right there. All right, let's try this again. I think we're getting towards the end of it. Like I said, I know it doesn't take more than like a half an hour really on average to do this. Like I really don't think, I mean, we're at 15 minutes. My last attempt took me closer to a half an hour because I was stuck on one room for too long. But yeah, I mean, I've messed up a pretty good amount of times and I'm only at 15 minutes, so. Same, and here we are, the end. We made it. So where's Baloo and Laphise? I love you. Like a big brother. Oh, that's got a sting. Baloo is a hurtin'. Friend zoned. Baloo! He's too old for her, but he's young at heart. Laphise, I guess it's pointless to ask if you're alright. Thank you, Klonoa and Hupo. I'm sorry you've had to come all the way up here. It's alright. Sorry we weren't helpful. Oh, I'm sorry I caused you trouble. Baloo should have known much better. But, you know, Baloo is really kind. Here, he gave me this. And this is our reward. Right here. Doesn't really look like anything of interest right off the bat, but it will be. Kind of cool. What's this? A machine? Baloo made it specially for me. It's a strange box that plays music. Ah. Really? Let me hear. Okay. You do this here. Ah, I love that song, man. Laphise's song in its full entirety. Slightly remixed. Gotta love it. Baloo is just crying away, man. It's gotta be hurtful to... This has to be like that one of those songs that you just have to... He's probably gonna go back to his house and crawl into bed and cry under the covers to this song again tonight, so... We can only expect it. Poor guy. Rejection sucks, man. It really does. Alright, so that is it. That was the extra vision all the way done. So, as you can see, we have officially received a musical box. So, let's go ahead and back into the level select screen, and I'll be able to show more of that right now. Alright, so we're going to add to our gem total for that extra vision. Very nice. Laphise is actually going to now appear on the main level select screen, indicating that you now have the music player that you can access. So if you do so, by opening it up, as you can see, you have some buttons here. You have the play button. These two buttons right here on the right will switch between different songs. As you can see, Windmill Song, gotta love that. We have all of the songs, all of the main songs at least, from all of the different levels and the visions of the entire game, all the way from the very first vision throughout the final vision. So very, very freaking cool. I mean, Grandpa's Chair, we have good memories from that. Kind of sad, but kind of skip through some of these songs here. Joka, of course, main theme for Joka, of course, gotta love it. The one and the only Song of Rebirth, very nice. We are actually going to end with this one, which is the song that you get for saving all of the prisoners throughout the entire adventure. What better way to end than on a beautiful note like this one? But that is going to do it for my Let's Play of Klonoa, Door to Phantomile. Just wanted to show off this very last and extra segment of the game, so I will see you later.